focus to another big story that we are getting for you, and this is also related to the Election Commission of India. RJD leader Tejashwi Yadav has said that his name is not in the draft voter list that has been released by the Election Commission of India, the list that was released by ECI on Friday. Addressing a press conference in Patna, Tejashwi Yadav said he had, actually filled the enumeration form during this special intensive revision of the electoral rules in Bihar. He filled it properly. He alleges that no data was found after searching his name through the EPIC number. He added that booth-level officer had personally collected his form that was filled by him, yet his name did not appear in the final list. And we'll be getting you that reaction in just a bit. Meanwhile, let's go across to my colleague Saket joining us on the broadcast more on this. Saket, ये क्या हो गया? तेजस्वी यादव का ही नाम नहीं है ड्राफ्ट लिस्ट में?
देखिए, तेजस्वी यादव ने बड़ा आरोप चुनाव आयोग पर लगाया और उन्होंने जो एपिक नंबर से बजाबता प्रेस के सामने प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस जब वो कर रहे थे उस समय उन्होंने बजाबता उस एपिक नंबर से सर्च भी किया जिसमें उनका नाम नहीं आया। लेकिन अब जो मामला सामने आ रहा है चुनाव आयोग की तरफ से भी और जो पटना के डीएम है उन्होंने भी बजाबता अपना प्रेस रिलीज जारी करके बता दिया है कि जो एपिक नंबर से तेजस्वी सर्च कर रहे थे वो एपिक नंबर रॉन्ग था। जो नया एपिक नंबर दिया गया है तमाम जो लोगों को 1 से 2 साल पहले जो तमाम लोगों का बनाया गया था वो उस एपिक नंबर से एनरोल किया गया था और उसी एपिक नंबर को डालने के बाद तेजस्वी यादव का जो वोटर लिस्ट में नाम है वो दिख रहा है। जो एड्रेस पर है, जिस बूथ पर है, जिस विधानसभा में है, तमाम जानकारी उसमें दिख रही है। यानी कि तेजस्वी यादव का जो ये दावा था वो गलत था और उनके दावा करने की वजह जो थी वो जो वोटर आईडी कार्ड से एपिक नंबर निकाल के वो सर्च कर रहे थे वो वोटर आईडी कार्ड का एपिक नंबर ही पुराना था। गलत नंबर था, इस वजह से उनका नाम नहीं आ रहा था। तो अब इस पर सियासत शुरू हो गई है। विपक्ष खास करके बीजेपी और जेडीयू की तरफ से अब हमले किए जा रहे हैं तेजस्वी यादव पर कि तेजस्वी यादव इसको भरमाने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं। जिस तरह से चुनाव आयोग इस पूरे काम में लगा है उसको रोकने की कोशिश हो रही है।
All right, Saket, thank you very much for the moment for joining us with your inputs on this story. And like you said, politics on this issue has already started. But now, viewers, we have a stunning claim that has been made by the Election Commission of India. It seems that Tejashwi Yadav's name is actually there in the voter list. It is number 416 in voter list. And perhaps it was fakery that was being spread by Tejashwi Yadav. That's what we have learnt. Let's straight away go across to my colleague Madhav joining us on the broadcast for more on this. Madhav, good afternoon. So, are we to understand that Tejashwi Yadav was lying? His name is indeed there?
Well, that's what it appears. If you look at the record that has been put forth by the Election Commission sources, very clearly entry number 416, the Nirvachak ka naam, which means the electors, the voter's name, Tejashwi Prasad Yadav. Father's name is Lalu Prasad Yadav. The door number is 110 and he is said to be in this particular voter list record, age 36 and gender is male. Further details of his voter ID is also mentioned in this voter list and the photograph also is very much Tejashwi Yadav. So very the issue over here, how this entire issue came in, there was any kind of whether there was a and get clarity from the Election Commission before such claims were made. These are certainly questions that arise at this point of time, but a very clear message coming in from the Election Commission that Tejashwi Yadav's name is very much there as part of the voter list and the records are concerned.
Right, and this is further going to add fuel to the political fire, isn't it, Madhav? Because already opposition was raising questions on this entire exercise. Now this claim also turned out to be a fake one by Tejashwi Yadav.
Well, actually, the and opposition parties have pretty much been at loggerheads. Has pointing out consistently that this is as per the extant rules and that is the examinations where opposition parties have similarly questioned the voter list, which is why they are carrying out the S.I.R exercise in the first place, which is in fact the most intensive tool that they really have to ensure the purity of the voter list. Now, there have been several controversies since. We saw Rahul Gandhi's controversial statement coming in yesterday as well, that he would not spare this on this particular issue. Anybody, and one will have to see, of course, how this pans out. But as you rightly said, in this particular case, it does appear that this claim has pretty much fallen flat. Now, what will they just see? Something that we'll have to watch out for.
All right, Madhav, thank you very much for the moment for joining us and putting things in perspective for our viewers. So, viewers, RJD leader Tejashwi Yadav made a sensational claim that his name has been removed from the electoral roll following the special intensive revision conducted by the Election Commission in Bihar. And now Election Commission, in fact, has come out with the much anticipated draft electoral rolls in Bihar, and his name is indeed there. BJP has also now reacted to this particular story. BJP's Amit Malviya has put out a post on social media platform X, and he has in fact called it a fake news alert. He says Tejashwi Yadav's claim that his name is missing from the electoral roll post special intensive revision is false. So we have a reaction now coming in from Amit Malviya of the BJP, and as I was mentioning earlier, that this is further going to add to the add fire to the political war of words that we are seeing between the BJP and the other political parties in Bihar, specifically ahead of elections. Let's now take you through the post that has been put out by Amit Malviya of the Bharatiya Janata Party. So here he has put out this long post that you can see on your screens right now. First, he's called it a fake news alert. Tejashwi Yadav's claim that his name is missing from the electoral roll post special intensive revision is false. His name appears at serial number 416. Please verify facts before amplifying misinformation. Deliberate attempts to mislead voters must be called out. So he's in a way trying to suggest that, it's perhaps a deliberate attempt by the opposition in the state of Bihar ahead of elections to mislead the voters. Already the opposition had raised several questions over the exercise, over the entire, the special intensive revision exercise itself. And now we have, another news coming in, wherein BJP has said that this is nothing but a deliberate attempt to mislead voters and this must be called out. And he's talking about the claim that was made by Tejashwi Yadav that his name does not feature in the voter list. And there you saw in the post as well, and as my colleagues were also mentioning, his name actually appears at serial number 416. The question really is that why did he really make that claim? That is a big issue here. If his name is already there in the list, why did he claim that his name does not exist? That is the news that we are getting for you at this point in time. So BJP now escalating its attack on the RJD over this claim by Tejashwi Yadav.